Hello, lovable lovelies. We are here in Memphis, Tennessee today. I am on my vacation, visiting family, touring my baby around to family and friends, and also just visiting my hometown and state and just having a good time while I'm here. So thought I'd bring the camera along, bring the ring light, do some videos. So we're gonna go ahead and do one today. So I did pop into the Sephora here in Memphis, which is way bigger than the one that I work at in California. So I was so excited to get in there and grab some things. I grabbed the Dominique Cosmetics Berries and Cream palette. It is so beautiful. I grabbed the Viseart La Macaroon, I think is how you say it. La Macaroon. I don't know. It's really pretty though. Like the colors in there, like obviously I gravitate towards like colorful things, so I picked that up. I picked up these beautiful lashes. They just have like a little bit of tinsel in them. Like I think they're Christmas lashes, but I mean, you know what I mean? I'm extra AF, so you know I'll probably just wear them to work and just be like whatever. So let's just jump into the makeup, all right? Okay, now that we've pulled you in a little bit closer, let's just go ahead and jump into the makeup. So what I'm going to be using today, the Neutrogena Protect and Tint in the shade Ivory to Fair 10. I have been experimenting with the Natasha Denona Face Glow. I just have a sample of it that I got from Sephora. But I have been liking that one. It's okay. I mean, it's called the Face Glow, and it's kind of like a tinted moisturizer almost. It's definitely glowy. I'll tell you that. It's definitely glowy. It's to the point where it's almost greasy. So if you don't like something glowy, you're probably not gonna like the Natasha Denona Face Glow. But if you like something super glowy, super duper shiny, that's a perfect product for you. So we're gonna try the Neutrogena Protect and Tint out today and see how we like this one. So let's just go ahead and prime. So what I have been using to prime on my trip is the Catrice Prime and Fine Dewy Glow Dewy Glow Fixing Spray. So we're gonna try this out again today. So just give it a shake. And then, okay, so now that we've got our face primed, let's just go ahead in with the Neutrogena Skin Tint and try this out, see how we like it. Oh, it's a squeezy tube. I don't like it already. Don't like it already. I'm just going to buff this into the skin using this Walgreens Charcoal Beauty Blender. It's supposed to be like charcoal infused, so it's supposed to like keep your face cleaner, your makeup cleaner, or that's what I'm assuming anyway, since it's got charcoal in it. So I don't know, we're just gonna give it a whirl. Just apply some straight to the beauty sponge and just dab away. So this is a really sheer coverage. I mean, it is a skin tint, so it's not really supposed to be a whole lot of coverage, but damn y'all, this really ain't nothing. This definitely seems like something for somebody who doesn't want to wear makeup and just basically wants a little bit of SPF protection, maybe something just to blur pores a little bit or something. Definitely not giving any kind of coverage whatsoever. Like, my skin looks exactly the same. Looks exactly the same. Oh, so I've been watching like HBO, you know? Because I love HBO, and Game of Thrones is coming out soon, so they've like released a whole bunch of trailers for new things that are coming out. They're coming out with a His Dark Material. I don't know if it's a movie or if it's a show, but they're coming out with a His Dark Material show or movie, and I'm really excited about that. Like, I don't know if you guys are familiar with that. It's based off of the books. Oh God, what are they called? The Golden Compass, The Amber Spyglass, and The Subtle Knife. Which I read those when I was in high school. They're kind of like preteen books, but they made a movie out of the first one, The Golden Compass, and it didn't do very well, so they didn't make the other movies. But HBO is doing the entire series, which is called His Dark Materials. So I'm really excited to see that. Like, I think that'll be really good. So hopefully that will really impress me because I'm really excited about it. Like, not near as excited as I am for Game of Thrones. Let's just be real. I'm a Game of Thrones girl. I'm really excited for that. But yeah, still excited for His Dark Materials. So that really gave me no coverage whatsoever, and I'm not very happy with it. So I think what I'm going to do is add a little bit of the Natasha Denona Face Glow over it just for coverage, just because that one's pretty much like a skin tint as well. So that way I can just have a little bit of coverage and I'm not walking around with all these veins and lines and everything showing, because like I just did like a whole dollop on this beauty blender, or beauty sponge I mean, and it really did nothing for me. So we're just gonna go in with the Natasha Denona, which doesn't have much coverage either, but definitely more than this stuff right here. This is like a no makeup kind of day. Like if you really want no makeup, this is what you want to use. So I'm just gonna pop some of this over the face, the areas that I know I need coverage. Like this little spot right here, my nose area. See, that's a little better. That's actually some coverage there, so I appreciate that. Thank you, Natasha Denona. Okay, but do you guys see what I mean about how glowy this skin tint foundation like thing is from Natasha Denona? Like, it is so glowy. Like, if you like a glow, it is amazing. I'm a greasy girl though. I don't like a glow, so this isn't working out very well for me. So I have been setting it with the Tarte Shape Tape Powder Foundation, and that just kind of mattifies everything for me. It gives me a little bit more coverage, and that has been what has been working for me. So we're just gonna go ahead and set everything in place with the Tarte Shape Tape Powder. How do you have dreadlocks and not have dandruff though? Like, I don't understand it. Because I had a really bad dandruff problem before I had my dreadlocks, and it was just like I had to use T-gel like every other day. Otherwise, my scalp was just really dry and flaking. And I don't use T-gel anymore because it's bad for my dreadlocks. So therefore, I have the dandruff problem again. And I haven't been able to find a sulfate-free dandruff shampoo that's good for dreadlocks. So if you guys know of anything, let me know, because your girl is suffering. There we go. So now that we've got everything set, it looks a little bit more mattified, don't we think? I think it looks a little bit better. That's just me. I like a matte foundation. So I know some people love a glowy foundation. So if you love a glowy foundation, Natasha Denona Face Glow, that's your ticket, girl. Oh shit, I forgot to do concealer and I already powdered my face. Well, we're gonna do it anyways. Okay, we're gonna do concealer over powder. We're just gonna go for it and hope to God that it works. Because I really want to try this Rimmel Stay Matte Concealer. I have it in the shade, what shade is this? Ivory, which I think is just the lightest shade. I don't even know if this will work for me. It might be too dark. Let's just try it out though. This claims to be a long wear concealer, holds shine for up to 24 hours. So we'll see about that. I mean, it is a drugstore concealer, but then again, the NYX concealer really impressed me. Like, that one was absolutely amazing. So maybe this one will be amazing too. Let's just try it out and give it a whirl. So I think it's going over the powder pretty well, actually. It's not destroying it. It's not like clumping up. It's not looking disgusting. So that's a win. Yay! We love it. We love it. I mean, we don't know if we love the concealer yet. We just love that it's not clumping up with the powder. It didn't cover up that red spot right there, which is, I've come to expect from pretty much all concealers, unless they are like a Sephora high coverage concealer, like the Huda concealer or the Huda concealer. I can't think of another one right now that actually covers this spot up, but that is one that does it without me having to do like a color corrector and layers of foundation and things like that. So I have kind of just given up on trying to cover up this spot. I'm like, whatever, it's a part of my face. Just get used to it. Okay, so we've got our concealer on, so let's set that with our powder so it doesn't move on us or crease. Last thing we need is some creasing under eyes, girl. We don't need no crepiness, no creepy, There we go. So we look a little bit brighter under the under eyes. I mean, not too much, actually. It looks almost exactly the same, so I'm kind of like, the shade is just not right for me, I'm feeling. But it might work out great. Like, the concealer might be a really good product. I just don't know yet, so we'll test it out. I did the face. So what I have for the face is I brought along the Benefit Cheek Leader Bronze Squad. Excited to use this. I really love this palette so far. I've been using it every day that I've been here. And I also brought along my Jeffree Star brushes, which I forgot to bring a contour brush. I used it the morning that we left and I left it out and forgot about it, so I had to buy one, and I just got really lucky. We had a layover in Dallas Fort Worth and they had a Mac store in the airport, so I just ran in and grabbed a contour brush. It was like 30 bucks, but it's Mac, it's gonna last me forever, so I'm not fucked up with it. So yeah, let's just jump into this shade Hula right here and just go ahead and bronze our life away. A little bit under the jawbone, just to kind of carve that out. So now we're gonna go into the blush side, which is called Gold Rush, and we're just gonna pop that onto the cheeks real quick using our Wet n Wild P number 72 brush. Oh, I forgot to do my eyebrows. Okay, we'll do highlight and then we'll do brows. I don't have an order to do makeup. Like, I feel like if I had it like steps, maybe I wouldn't forget things along the way, like concealer or eyebrows. Like it'd be like, oh, step number 1, step number 2, step number 3. But I don't work like that. So yeah, I miss steps along the way. Don't judge me for who I am. Just love me. Let's do a bit of contour down the nose using just this angled eyeshadow brush. So last night we went out with one of my friends from high school who's actually a lawyer now. Go Seth. He's amazing. But he's really successful and awesome now. So we went out with him to Central Barbecue. It's absolutely amazing barbecue. If you've never had the luxury of having Memphis barbecue, Central Barbecue is a really good one to go to. I mean, there are lots of other good places too, but Central Barbecue is one of my personal favorites. So we went there last night and had a really good time. And then me and my boyfriend Roger went to go see Captain Marvel because we never get date nights in California because we don't have a babysitter. Like, it's just us out there. So we went ahead and saw Captain Marvel while we had a babysitter. The movie was great. I highly recommend it. It's one of my favorite Marvel movies now. Like, I loved it. So now we're gonna do a little bit of highlight, and this one right here, the shade Cookie. So I'm gonna go ahead and mist my face with the Catrice Prime and Fine Dewy Glow Fixing Spray, just so that the highlight goes on nice and smooth and bright and beautiful, because I've learned this trick recently and I'm not giving it up. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, sure. Okay, let's do brows before I forget about them, because I will. So I've been using the Urban Decay Brow Blade in the shade Neutral Nanny. It's actually been working out pretty well for me. It's got this like marker side on one side and this pencil side on the other. So you just go in with the pencil and just kind of draw where you want your brows, and then just go in with the marker side and just fill it in. And it really gives me a nice pop to my brows that I don't normally have. So we're gonna just continue with this today. So this Urban Decay Brow Blade, really been liking it. Like, I really didn't think I was going to. I thought it was just kind of a gimmicky product. I didn't see the point in it. I was like, whatever, I love my Anastasia Brow Wiz. Like, I don't need this. Like, if I need a bolder brow, I'll just use a pomade, whatever. But this is just super duper easy. I just like the ease of it and just the simplicity altogether. Just, I don't have to use a brush. Like, I barely need a spoolie. Like, you do need a spoolie at some point, but it doesn't come with one, which I don't like. But other than that, this product is pretty good. I mean, it really gives you the bold Instagram brows that everyone goes for now. So if you're into the trends, then this is a good product for you. See, and look at those brows. Look at those brows, baby. Just look at them. That's all I'm saying. So now using my Jeffree Star, what is this? The JS number 7. And this is just the eyebrow brush, but I didn't use the side, so I'm just gonna use the spoolie. Just brush through my brows real quick. Make sure they're nice and even. Looking good, looking pretty good. All right. So let's just go ahead and highlight that brow bone using my go-to, the Benefit Highbrow Glow. So what do I want to do for eyes today, you guys? I have a few different palettes. I brought along the Chocolate Bar palette, just for simplicity. And then I bought the Kristen Dominique Berries and Cream palette and the Viseart, or Violet Voss, I mean, La Macaroon. So, I just don't know. And I also have the Huda Matte and Metal Melted Shadow Stick. So, let's do Violet Voss. We'll do Violet Voss because I have a Violet Voss palette, I have a Violet Voss eye topper, and then I also have a pair of Violet Voss lashes. So let's just make this a Violet Voss day, okay? Alright, so let's crack open this Violet Voss La Macaroon palette. I hope I'm saying that right and I'm not butchering it. Yeah, if I am butchering it, please someone correct me. Oh my god, it's taped together. Okay, give me a second to open this up. Okay, so I went ahead and used the Chocolate Bar palette and the Jeffree Star JS, what is it? JS number 5 brush, and I jumped into the Chocolate Bar palette using this shade right here, just to transition with, so I have that laid on. Now, let's do the fun stuff and jump into the Violet Voss palette, the colorful one. See these beautiful colors? And I also have this eye topper, which is a Violet Voss as well. And it looks really pink in the tube, but dig this. When you swatch it, it looks green. I think that is so cool. Like, it really reminds me of the Stila White Lies ones that they have out now, which are $25, I think. This was $15, which I already have one of the Stila White Lies, and it's pretty similar to this, actually. I'm not gonna lie. So, I don't know which one I like better, to be honest. I need to do some comparisons. So, we're gonna try and incorporate this in with this today and see how we like it. What I think I wanna do is take this Jeffree Star brush, the JS number 6, which is just flat on one side and then fat on the other, like super skinny and then wide. So I just think I want to jump into this kind of purpley brown shade up here. So I'm gonna pop into that and swirl that from like the outer V into the crease and see how I like that. I've never used Violet Voss shadows. I've only ever used the lashes. So I don't know how this is gonna go. Not really sure about the quality of these shadows. This was only an $18 palette, so I don't really know how this is gonna go. But $18 is pretty good for Sephora. I mean, and this one was only $15, so did pretty good for a Sephora run. So since it is a shimmer, I don't want to bring it too much into the crease. So I'm just gonna kind of leave it where it's at right there. There we go. Okay, I think I like that pretty well. So now let's go in. Ooh. Let's take, I think I want to use this blue shade. Just, it's calling to me. So let's just use that. I think I'm just going to go in with my finger and just press that on the lid. And then I want to press the Violet Voss eye topper over it and just see what it creates. I'm kind of excited. Ooh, that's very pigmented. Look at that. That's pretty. So, this is looking really pretty. As pretty as it is, I still want to try the Violet Voss eye topper on top of it and just see what it creates. Hopefully it doesn't ruin everything. If it does, we'll try again another day. Ooh, pretty. It just kind of shifted it this shade of green. But it also picked up a lot of the shadow, which I'm not crazy about. It's supposed to be an eye topper, so you're supposed to be able to put it on top of eyeshadow. So, WTF. So what do we think? I think I liked it better with Healthy Eye Topper, but I've gone too far now, so we're just gonna continue on with it. Like, I wore the eye topper by itself yesterday and it was so beautiful, and I was like, okay, I'll try it with some eyeshadow today. I think I like it better by itself. It was just as like this nice, shifty, pinky green shade, and I don't know, it kind of just dulled down the blue for me, which I kind of liked the vibrancy of it. So I don't know how crazy I am about it on top of shadows. We'll just see how it wears today. Okay, so to bring back a little bit of that vibrancy from the blue, I think I'm going to take the blue shade and drag it on the lower lash line. Just see what that looks like. Let's just bring it all together. Bring it all home, girl. Bring it all home. So what do we think about that? I think that's kind of pretty. I think it was prettier before I put on the eye dropper. I thought it was more vibrant, like pow, like that. But the eye dropper is pretty. Like it's pretty. It's pretty. There's no denying it. So let's pop a little bit of this gold shade in the corner just to highlight everything just a bit. And I guess I'll just use my finger for that because I don't think I have a brush for it. I don't think I brought one. Yeah, just gonna use my pinky finger for that. So that really opened the eye up a little bit more, just adding that gold right in there. I think it's really pretty, just the gold and the little bit of purple over here with the blue and the green. I think it really just meshed together pretty well, actually. I'm rather surprised. So yeah, let's go ahead and pop on some mascara and see how we like it. Okay, we don't need too much mascara because like I said, we're gonna wear the Violet Voss lashes today in this style. I think it's Sexy and I Know It. Yeah, Sexy and I Know It. So those are gonna be really pretty. I've already worn them a few times and I love them. Love the Violet Voss lashes. They're absolutely amazing. And I think they're only like $9.99 at Target, which they're at Target. Can you believe that? Like I got all this other Violet Voss stuff at Sephora, the lashes, Target, $9.99. Yeah, girl. All this stuff was under $15, the Violet Voss stuff anyways. So Violet Voss is killing it. Because the quality's not bad either. Like I kind of, like when I opened the package to the eyeshadow, I was like, oh, this little cardboard piece of shit. Like this might suck totally. I was not excited about it. But once I started applying it, it was like, oh, okay, these are pretty pigmented. I'm actually kind of excited. Okay, so what lip color do we want to do? Let's see. Let's go ahead and set everything real quick just to get that out of the way before I forget again. So we're going to set using the Boscia White Charcoal Setting Spray. Just have a little mini one. So I'm going to spritz this on. Just going to mattify everything and keep me from being greasy throughout the day because your girl has problems with that. Yeah, now. And just so that doesn't mattify the highlighter, I'm going to be extra AF and add a little bit more just because that's who I am. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, so for our lip color, we're going to be wearing, what do we want to wear? We have a few different options. So I should have bought a lipstick at Sephora. The one that I wanted was YSL and it was literally $39 and I'm like, I can't justify spending $39 on one single lipstick when I'm spending $15 on an eyeshadow palette. I did spend $49 on the Dominique Cosmetics Berries and Cream shadow palette, but I have been wanting that for months and months. I've put a lot of thought into that, so that one was like, yes, I know I'm getting it. The other one, I hadn't thought about too long. I just saw it and I was like, oh my God, I really want these. But then I saw the price tag on them and I was like, dude, I can't spend like almost $40 on one single lipstick. That's just not in my budget. I really wish that it was because I really want one of the YSL lipsticks. I've heard that they're absolutely amazing, but can't spend $40 on it. It's not in my budget. So this is what we have today, which all these colors are pretty similar, unfortunately. So let's see. Let's do let's just do, I don't really want to do the color flip or the glitter flip from Ciate London because I've been doing it the past couple of days and it's pretty brown. I feel like we've got something colorful going on, so we need something with a little bit of color. Let's do the Maybelline Mauve for me. These are supposed to be like their reds that are good for everyone, that work for every skin type. So this one is the mauve one. So let's just see how this is gonna go on. So yeah, I think that looks pretty good. So we've got everything set. Let's go ahead and pop our lashes on and then we're good to go. I really do like these Violet Voss lashes. They have a nice thick band on them, which I like because it makes my lash line look a lot thicker. Sometimes I like the thin band, like the Kiss one with the Invisiband. I kind of like that just because they go on so easy. But these just make my eyes look so open and just alive. I'm really digging it. I need more lash glue. I need more lash glue. All right, you guys. So that is it for the finished look today with our Violet Voss eye products. So what do we think? Are we digging it? Do we love it? Do we hate it? Let me know in the comment box or give me a thumbs up. Either way, I totally appreciate it. So that is going to be it for today's little get ready with me in Memphis, Tennessee kind of style that we've got going on today. Hope you guys really enjoyed it. I had fun doing this video. I always have fun doing get ready with me. So just like talking with you guys and doing makeup and just having fun with it. So I just love that you're here for it and I hope that you keep coming back for it. And if you haven't hit the subscribe button, then please do. That way you'll be notified every time I upload a video. And I hope to be seeing you guys soon, all right? I love you guys. Peace out.